David, how do you pick yourselves back up for this weekend?
I think the good thing about having a game so early is good for us, because obviously coming off of a big defeat, it's always hard to try and get back on form again. So it's good that we've got a game so quickly to try and better ourselves and obviously get a win.
How would you put that down to, that sort of defeat on Wednesday night?
I just think these things happen in football. It was just not our night. We weren't anywhere near good enough. I just think Rangers were good as well, which didn't help us, and then the defending and some of the goals we lost weren't good enough, and we've already spoke about that, and we've had a meeting about it, and then we're just trying to better ourselves to try and go and get a win and get back on form and start climbing the table again.
Do you feel like it could take just 1 or 2 wins to get you back on that kind of winning train again?
Aye, definitely. I think it's one of these things that we can, if we get a win, we've done it earlier in the season now, if we get a win we start to go on a wee run, and we've done it last year as well. We've done it from December last year. We won a game at Aberdeen, and then we kicked on from there, and we didn't really lose any games apart from against Rangers and Celtic.
Has it been quite mentally tough, this kind of rough stage that you've been going through?
A wee bit, yeah, because we've been losing games. Obviously, it's never good, but I feel like we're a good group, and we've got a good mentality within us, and we've all stayed positive, and we're just ready to try and set about the task on Saturday.
And just finally, then, how have you found this season so far personally?
It's been a difficult season, but I've enjoyed it. I've relished it. It's a different challenge. We've played against some great teams this season, obviously in Europe, and I've already scored 3 goals, and I just want to keep adding goals to my game and improving and hopefully becoming a better player.
Just last one then, sorry, do you feel this season so far that there's not that much between the teams compared to last season, the teams you came up against so far?
Yeah, I feel like it's a much tighter league. There's obviously, I think, what is it, 4 points between us and 8th or 7th or something, so there's not a big gap in the teams, and I think it's nothing to be worried about, and we'll start picking up points soon, and we've all got the belief in the squad that we can do that.
You mentioned the Aberdeen game, that was a year ago today. Is that something you can point to as a direct, we can go on a run?
So I see last season, I think we were only 3-4 points ahead of where we are now, so it's not a bad stage we're at. We've also had a few disappointing results, and we're not on a good run right now, but if we get a win, if we get that crucial win, I mean, that can change everything, and we can go on another run again.
As much as we're away tomorrow, there is a good run of home games coming up. Is that what you're kind of looking towards? There is a chance to turn things round?
Yeah, I think we've always had a good home record, especially over the past few years. So hopefully we'll have the confidence when any team comes here, we can beat them, and we'll start picking up points.